Just think if you could go back to high school now.
I wouldn't go.
And we're coming up on beautiful Cerebral High School. I haven't been here since I graduated 10 years ago.
I got arrested on graduation day in my high school year by, I drove on the baseball field like that.
Oh, the cheerleaders.
Oh, man.
I got kicked out of every school I ever went to. I never made it through one the whole distance. Couldn't do the distance anywhere. From the time I was in kindergarten. Kicked my ass out everywhere.
Yeah, you were just released early, like early sentence. I was high school, 5 to 10, but I got out in 7.
I did junior high for 2 years. You're supposed to go for 3. So I left there to go to a different high school because I was failing. They tried to put me in an old boys high school. That lasted a year. And then you see a bunch of horny guys in 9th grade sitting around not digging this place at all. We used to pitch quarters. It's like at that fine age, like 10th grade, and realizing that women are a beautiful thing that God gave to men.
Much cooler than a father.
And the guitars, you know, and pitching quarters are just about peaked, you know, at this point. So I bolted from that school and went to Cerebral High School. And,
spent your money on finer things.
Yeah, I used all those quarters.
You know, I mainly passed high school by just playing and inviting my teachers. 2 or 3 of my history teacher would come down, my English teacher, and they'd make me do these projects at the end of like every 2 months because they know I'd be working 3 or 4 nights a week. And they'd say, well, do a special project, and I'd do a film or something like that, and they'd pass me out of the kindness of their heart, because they knew I wanted to be a drummer. As a matter of fact, my yearbook does say that I want to be a rock and roll star.
You knew early on.
I'm still waiting.
My Spanish teacher wore more makeup than anybody I've ever seen in my life. So one time, I was like asking for extra help, and it was like early September, and she came over, man, and half her face fell on my desk. I kind of brushed it away real quick. Needless to say, I failed that class. I really did. Me and, like, you know, I had, like, all the football players. They used to have the guys going, no se llamo. You know, with the neck. Hey, no se nada. Carmelita.
None of this was here.
Speezies.
None of this was here. I worked in this pizzeria right here. It was called Papagallo's at the time. The guy tried to teach me how to get me to flip pies around. But whenever I did it, they looked like eggs. They'd come out oval shaped. So after he'd let me take them home about the first 10 times, the 11th time he said to me, go home and don't come back, you're fired. So I got fired. See this kid? Catch this kid on the bike. That was me. That's exactly me. Right through all these neighborhoods.
That damn bike.
Doing just that, thinking the cops were chasing me. That was me. Same situation, man, same size, little That's exactly what I used to do. This place, the Amboy Motel, where you could come hourly. By the hour, folks. You know, for 17 bucks, man, which was like a weekend pay. But right here in room 23 and 24, where it looks like, you know, if somebody comes out with a gun, we're gonna take off. Yeah. Besides spending a lot of weekend money here, we shot a scene for Only Lonely. That's for the video right here, which was pretty humorous.
In case you forget, folks, that's the video I was in 3 seconds. That door, 23, 24, was in the video more than me.
This is the famous Kinney Shoes where I swear to God I'd never come back and work again. At 9 o'clock it closed, and I'd work part-time. So the Capitol Theater used to play concerts on radio. I cranked it up real loud one night. Finally, the assistant manager of Kinney's, this was big, he come running out and he says, okay, rock star, you're fired. I was 16 years old, took my lime green sport jacket off and my tie that was way too big because it was my dad's. Took it off and walked down the tracks home, and I swore I'd never come back here. So all these years later, I'm back here, but thank God I don't have to work here yet. And if you ever need a pair of shoes, maybe we can con the assistant manager. He's probably still there. This is the Asterbacks, we used to call it. I don't know what it's officially known as. The South Amboy Boatyard or something. This is where we used to come when I was a kid. We'd park on this beach. And if I was really lucky, I got lucky. Six-pack of Bud, Aerosmith on 10. The beach you'd go to is about 45 minutes an hour south of here. This is just where you come to hang out late at night. You could bring your car on a beach like in California.
It's not a day thing. This is a replica of that beach.
That's right.
This is a dramatization.
This is not real.
Dramatization. And don't try this at home, folks.
It ain't summer.
That's right.
It ain't pretty, but this is home. So I hope you like it. Playing home is always an experience. It's wild. It's an experience.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a lot of fun. You can only do it once a year. Absolutely. Everybody has a backstage pass in Jersey.
Hey, people walk up to you and go, hi, I'm Mary's sister's brother's cousin's neighbor's third cousin's fourth neighbor.
And meet my kid.
And remember I made you a hamburger 4 years ago with the cheese on it?
And you liked it.
You loved it. You remember?
Well, good evening. I think if I said it was great to be home, that would be the understatement of the year, you know what I mean? I bought myself a ticket up on the side. I was gonna go sit in my seat, but those girls, they be grabbing at my clothes and shit. I don't know, they be breaking some hearts around New Jersey tonight.
Party for 20,000 of our friends.
Got the key to the city?
Yeah, got keys to the city, got plaques from the governor. We hired 100 clowns, we had fire eaters and jugglers, we had 5 40-foot paintings of us hanging out front. We've got a probably, what, 8-9-foot cake here. It was a hell of a party. 10,000 balloons, 20,000 people, and a partridge in a pear tree. We have a lot of great fans that are real loyal. I got some good friends out there, you know what I mean?
It's all the same. Only the name will change every day. It seems we're still away. Another place where the faces are so cold. You drive all night just to get back home. 'Cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. Wanted, dead or alive. Wanted. All right.
You never dreamed it could be this big. It was beyond my wildest thoughts, nightmares, dreams, you know? It's very exciting to me to know that 5 guys with guitars, you know, do this for a living, you know?